Welcome to 843 TV. I'm your host, Will Ware. I'm with WHHI-TV.
And I'm Morgan Canty.
We're coming to you today from the Port Royal Landing Marina in the town of Port Royal. Our guests are going to tell us all about the great amenities they have here. Our first guest is Town Councilman Joe Lee from the town of Port Royal.
And then Ryan Sally, the General Manager of Port Royal Landing Marina.
And finally, Tom Erder, who's a resident here and a boat owner who's got a boat out here on Port Royal Landing Marina. So stick around for more 843 TV.
Where communities come to speak.
.843 TV, where Bluffton comes to speak.
Where Spring Island comes to speak.
Where Hilton Head Island comes to speak.
Where Port Royal comes to speak.
.843 TV,
where communities come to speak.
Welcome to 843 TV. We are now joined by Town Councilman of Port Royal, Joe Lee. Joe, thanks for joining us today.
It's great to be here, hot as it is.
It is a little warm. It's summer in the Low Country in Port Royal, and we're here at the Port Royal Landing Marina. And can you describe a little bit the relationship between the town of Port Royal and the Port Royal Landing Marina?
Well, certainly. I mean, the town of Port Royal is surrounded by water, and so we enjoy all the boating that the water provides, but also all the sport fishing and the events that go on the water. And so the marina here is our key to the water, and it provides a spot for everybody to congregate, but it also then ties in well with our 5 public boat landings that we have, so people can put their boats in the water in Port Royal and come up here to the marina. So it works out great for us, and we're so proud to have the marina here in town.
Joe, what is the town of Port Royal doing to really ensure that the marina remains stable?
Well, I think we work a lot with the marina management to make sure that any opportunities they have to expand, the town will certainly support that from a political standpoint. And we try to make sure that any other infringement on the marina is kind of put aside because we want this as a private enterprise. It's great. It's so much better than having a government-owned facility, and so everybody benefits from that.
Right. So how will the impact of the development of Port Royal, how will that impact the local marina?
Well, we certainly are making arrangements, we feel, to see that the development of the port is complementary to the marina here. There were talks at one time of the port having an additional marina, and that's pretty much been put aside. The only thing that the new development has in place, and they're talking about doing, would be a dry stack storage facility, which doesn't exist here at Port Royal Landing. So it would be a nice complement. People would be able to put their boat there if they wanted. But otherwise, we just hope that the character of the marina is carried off in the character of the development of the port property, because we are a water-based community and we want everything to be very compatible, and that's one way to make it compatible.
So what future plans does the town actually have to assist the marina?
Well, I think one of the great ideas that we're playing around with, and it's going to take a lot of work, but we would like to see the marina property be accessible to the town by bike and by walking path. And there are a few things in the way of that happening. There happens to be a naval hospital here that has some property that we either have to go over or around, which makes it more difficult. But I think if, over the long haul, if we have this in mind, we will be able to have the folks that live here, either on boat or on land, be able to bike and walk into the community. And I think that's certainly a huge benefit to everyone.
Definitely.
And it's a lot of hard work, but it can happen.
Thank you. So you kind of described what an ideal future would be, by making this a little bit more accessible by bike and by walking. But what would be some other elements that would be a part of an ideal future between the town and the Port Royal Landing Marina?
Well, I think growing the whole thing, growing the marina to have more daytime stuff, but also accessibility is the huge issue. I can't stress that enough, and how hard it is I mean, I hate to see people that bring a boat here and then have to figure out how to get to town. I mean, that shouldn't be a problem. There should be multiple ways to do that. And the town would benefit from that. So, and working with the marina management folks and the local community, I think we can make that happen over some period of time.
Yeah. So for those viewers who may not be as familiar with this landing marina, we are right here at the base of, is this the McTier Bridge?
McTier Bridge.
Right here on the Port Royal side of the McTier Bridge,
Right.
and you can access that via car right through the entrance off of Ladies Island Parkway. But can you tell our viewers maybe how to get here by boat, where we are by boat?
Well, we're right up there a couple of miles up the Buford River is the city of Buford, and down that way a few miles is Paris Island.
Yeah.
So, and then further out is Port Royal Sound.
Right.
And I don't know, how far is it to Hilton Head?
It's a wonderful ride from Hilton Head over here, or vice versa.
Yeah.
I've done a lot. And it's
how
very
long is it?
picturesque. I mean, it depends on how fast you go. I can get there in about 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go with you.
Yeah. We often go for lunch or vice versa. People come over here from Hilton Head for the same reason. So very accessible.
And this is the Intercoastal Waterway.
right.
And so that's a huge benefit to everybody. I mean, I think we're mile marker on the
Mile marker 539 and
539.
just south of the red day marker 244.
See?
So
We know exactly
those
where we
familiar
are.
with that.
Yeah, and so here at the marina, they've got, kind of like a bait and tackle shop. They've got a restaurant that's fantastic, that's open for lunch and dinner, is that correct?
Yeah, hunting.
And they've got a bar, so if you are on the water and you're headed up north and you want a great stop for lunch or for dinner, the Port Royal Landing Marina is a great place to do it.
Yeah.
All right, well, Joe, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. And please come back for more 843 TV. I would agree with